Hello, and welcome to my channel. Happy Monday. I am going to show you what we sold on eBay. That is what I do every Monday. So we have just shy of $1,500 going out on eBay. We also had some Facebook as well as Etsy sales, and I'm going to show you those as well. So let's get started. Oh, also going to talk to you about breaking a figurine worth over $1,000. I didn't directly break it, but my negligence caused it to be broke, so maybe I can save you from making the same mistake. So let's go. All right, so I actually sold a few things before the video started, and I'm not going to grab them because we've got enough going out. I do have my shipping live today. If you haven't checked out the channel memberships, hit the join button below any video. On a computer, some phones do show it, and you can see different levels of membership, and live shipping is one of the things. So I am doing this video and then heading to that. So up first is going to be this quilt topper. So I actually sourced this off of eBay for $30. It is an unfinished topper. Really cool, retro, kind of vintagey. And I paid $30 for it on eBay. It sold for $65, plus the buyer paid $10 in shipping. I was hoping to get around $100. I've had it a while. Somebody sent me that $65 order and I accepted, and I'll still make about 20 bucks. Next is a Longaberger basket. So this is a Pickin' Apples. This one is from 1998. Does have the liner, does have the protector. All Longabergers are marked there on the bottom. You can see the year as well as Longaberger. And this one sold for $28. I paid $8 for this, and it is going to be about a $15 profit. This one took about 3 to 4 months, but I bought 60 of them, and almost all of them have sold. Next is a Halcyon Days trinket box. I just showed this in my haul video Friday. This is the Golden Gate Bridge, and it does say on the inside. And luckily, I found this on WorthPoint because there were none listed. There were Tiffany & Co. Golden Gate, but there were none like this. So mine is not with Tiffany & Co. You can see it is marked Halcyon Days there on the back. Sold in 2 days for $137.40. I paid less than $5. So if I had not used WorthPoint, I might have underpriced that. Now, WorthPoint actually contacted me earlier, and they are having a sale. So if you've been thinking about joining WorthPoint, I have a link in the description, and they've marked it down to $24 a month or $225 a year, which in my opinion is way worth it. I make that in just one sale that I price up because I have that history to reference. And I do have some WorthPoint videos if you're not familiar on what that is. You can search the Nurse Flipper and WorthPoint. Next is a Harley pin. This one is a flat stick on road. I don't know where that came from. Flat stick on road. I must have found that when I was comping it. So here it is. This one sold for $19.49, plus the buyer paid $4.70 in shipping. I paid about $1. That one's going to be about a $15 profit. Up next is a crab print. So this one has pewter, copper, and bronze. This one I paid $2 for. It sold for $16.57. It is marked KT there on the back. This one took about 5 or 6 months to sell and will be about a $12 profit. This is another Harley Davidson pen. This one sold for $19.49. I paid, again, $2 for all of these Harley pens. This one sold in under a month. It's going to be about a $15 profit. Now, I have stopped my daughter from listing the Harley pens for a little while. She's actually listing some really nice sterling silver jewelry that I just got in, as well as some costume stuff that I wanted to go up before the rest of the Harley pins. So we have about 150 Harley pins left, but I have had her stop and she is switching to jewelry. And then my daughter-in-law is working on the new auction haul we got in, as well as myself. So we're really trying to get that done because the shed has kind of filled back up, and I really want to get that stuff listed and out to my inventory sheds. Next is another item you saw in my haul video Friday. This is this gorgeous Lundberg Studios Seahorse paperweight. I paid, it is signed, you can see there, Lundberg Studios 1977. This one I paid $50 and it sold for a best offer of $192. So it's going to be about $120 profit. They started off offering me about $145, which is an okay profit, but this design is absolutely amazing and I just knew it was worth more than that. And with it only having been listed a day or two, I wasn't willing to go down that much on my price. So we ended up settling on $192 plus shipping. Next is a Beverly Hillbillies DVD. This DVD I paid $1 for. This one sold for $5 and it's about a $3 profit. Up next is a t-shirt I got in Birmingham, Alabama. This is a Clemson Tide 2018, sold for $19. I paid $1. I got a ton of Alabama t-shirts and gear while I was up in Alabama for $1 each. So this one's about a $15 profit. Next is a really pretty dress, and I typically really do not sell dresses. That is like not my thing, but I went to a personal buyout. There were a ton of really nice clothes in the closet, so I picked some out that I thought I could keyword well and I would be able to sell. This dress is Magic, and it's a really, really pretty, look at the sleeves, flowy dress. It's a long, full length, really pretty dress. So I paid less than $1 for this and it sold for $27.62. So it's about a $24 profit and it took about 4 months to sell. Up next is a pen, but not a Harley pen. This is a black Sturgis 2005 Motor Hills Rally. This one sold for $9.74. Again, in the Harley lot, I got these for $1 each. So this one's gonna be about a $7 profit and it sold in under a month. Next is another pen, not a Harley pen, but it says I rode mine. Was in the Harley pen lot, paid $1. This one sold for $6.49. It's going to be about a $4 profit. So you can see these Harley pens vary from $3 to $4 up to $30, $40, $50 each. I did actually add them up on Friday, and we have sold $1,100 in Harley pens on eBay and over $300 of Harley pens on Facebook. And if you remember, I spent $600 on 600 originally. So now with what I paid to list, or paid my daughter to list them, I'm about break even. So every single Harley pen I'm showing you today are all pure profit. My $600 is paid. Up next is a Harley patch. So this is a Panhead 48 patch. It is 11 inches, pretty big patch. I got a lot of patches from the same online auction I got the Harley pens from. I paid about $1 each for these. This one sold for $40. 40 bucks for this little patch. And it is over a $35 profit and it sold in about 2 months. Next is this really cool marble vase. So it does have flower etching. I paid less than $1. This was in an online auction lot. I get asked all the time, where do I find the auction lots? If you're new to watching me, I do have videos. If you search YouTube, the Nurse Flipper High Bid, I walk you through exactly how I find these. So this one I got for $1. It sold for $25.99 and it's going to be about a $20 profit and it sold in under a week. This is my last of these. So this deer, it's a silhouette. You can see it's kind of reverse painted. It does have a tag there. It says Lulu Wild Kingdom. I paid a couple of dollars for these. I got like 5 and this is the last one left that hasn't sold yet. This one sold for $27.29, so it's over a $20 profit. This one took about 4 to 5 months to sell. The others actually sold pretty fast though. And then we have some vintage gloves, and then I think I'll tell you about that piece that I broke. These are Founds. They actually still have their tag, a vintage tag nonetheless. They were still really expensive, but this pair of gloves I paid $1 for. They sold for $25.99 plus the buyer paid $5 in shipping, so they are over a $20 profit and they sold in under 2 weeks. So vintage gloves, I haven't gotten any in a while, but that is definitely something I keep an eye out for lots of. If I can get them for like $1 each, they typically will sell for 10, upwards of 25, 30, sometimes even $40. Up next is another Harley pin. I'm gonna have to pop a picture up here for you because I haven't pulled it yet and it's getting late. So I have got to move on with my video. So here's the piece that I broke. So this is Angus Young. It's a limited edition of 3,000. It broke. There's the bottom. Here's his guitar. Here he is without any legs. So I paid over $180 for him. We went on Saturday to pick up that auction lot, and I am going to actually show you a clip at the end of this video showing you everything I got. So we went, it is in Daytona Beach. We pushed the cart, so they put everything on the cart. You'll see on the video. We were pushing the cart out because we had our boxes by the truck and we were boxing stuff up out on the sidewalk. Well, as soon as we pushed the cart out that statue was on, a big gust of wind came by. And of course, out of everything on that shelf, the most expensive thing that I bought and the thing that was worth the most blew off and shattered into 5 pieces. I do have all the pieces. I think I'm missing one little chip that I did not find, and I am going to attempt to glue it back together. It's really funny. I will post up here. There is one that is shattered exactly like mine, and they're still asking almost $400 for it. And so I paid about $200. I don't let stuff like that hang over my head. I'm not going to stay mad and upset about it because there's no point. It's done. It broke. I probably should have boxed it up inside the building. I didn't know that a gust of wind was going to come by as soon as I pushed that cart outside. But again, what can I do? It's already done. It was my fault. I pushed it out. I didn't realize it was as light as it was and that wind could take it off. And a lesson learned. But I think even after I fix it, I'm hoping to still be able to get like $600 to $800 for it because they are pretty rare. So hopefully I will still come out ahead on that. But my advice to you is watch out for the wind. Watch out for the wind. If you're loading stuff outside, maybe if it's expensive, box it up inside. That's what I should have done. All right, next is a set of Colonial Williamsburg ornaments. So they are like this here. There's a lot of 18. I honestly would have rather these been listed individually, but when I have people listing for me, they sometimes don't know if I want lots or individual, and if I don't tell them, they get listed, and so I just put them up how they were listed. So they were listed as a lot of 18. They sold for $75. Buyer paid $6 in shipping. If I would have listed them individually, I would have gotten at least 10 to 15, maybe even $20 a piece and made double to triple what I did. But I was only into these about $15, so I still made over a $40 profit. And then there's another item from that same lot of clothes that I picked through the closet. This is a vintage Sunbay Leisure bathing suit cover up. Real cute with the palm trees there. Again, less than $1 in on this, and it sold for $16. So it's about a $13 profit, and it sold in about 4 months. And then we have another Harley Davidson pen. They are definitely doing well. This one's got the 3 little hanging ornaments, and it does have the Harley Davidson on each of them on the back there. This one sold for $17.54, and it's about a $13 profit. Next is another item you saw in my haul video Friday. This is a antique gilt lamp. It does have the lampshades. It has these really cool fire bulbs. I am going to take them out and wrap them. This one, I paid $20 for this. It sold for $220 in less than 24 hours. Now, I did have it listed at $350, but they sent me a $220 offer, and I decided to just take it. I was like, I paid 20 bucks. I might not get somebody who wants this to come along again for a while. Decided to make a quick $150 profit. And I will ship this using Instapak from American Bubble Boy, which is foam that conforms to it. And I will be comfortable shipping it that way. And I think I'm going to do a shipping video on Friday on how to ship all these expensive breakables. Next, the buyer got this candle holder, which is really cool. And also this cool Footprints in the Sand pen or pencil holder. So these two sold for $25 plus shipping. The buyer paid $15 for shipping. Hopefully that's enough because that candle holder is pretty big and heavy. And these are two 1970s Japan, Disney Japan, Minnie and Mickey. I paid $1 for these at the flea market. They sold for $17.54 in under a week. Really, really fast. So keep your eye out for Disney Japan, and they're about a $14 profit. This next Harley pen is a really good profit. This is a 100-year anniversary pen, and this is exactly why I search each of them that I list. This one here says 100th anniversary limited edition, and this one sold for $30 and I only paid $1, so it is about a $25 profit, and it sold in under a month. And then this Easy Riders pen sold for $9, and the buyer also bought a Harley pen. This one's actually a button, and it's a Texas Motorcycle Club button. So the two of those sold for $18, plus the buyer paid $5 in shipping. That's about a $13 profit. I sold this Harley pen 90th anniversary for $12 over on Facebook Marketplace. And then I also had an Etsy sale, and I knew this would sell really fast because the sell-through on eBay on these is absolutely amazing. So this is a birdhouse by Williamsburg Pottery. I find it out by searching on Google Lens because I was like, what is this ceramic thing with a hole in it? I had no clue. Sold for $42 over on Etsy. I had it only priced at $32 on eBay, so it sold for $10 more. It sold in under 2 weeks, so really, really fast. So only a couple of sales going out on the other platforms. Last weekend was really, really busy with the other platforms. Definitely, if your eBay sales are slow, I would think about cross-posting. I do recommend List Perfectly. I have a code, the Nurse Flipper, for 30% off if you would like to try it. And that also reminds me, because everybody who goes to my camp gets a free month of List Perfectly. I am doing my second educational camp, and I do not have another one planned. With Dalton starting school, I'm honestly not sure when that will be. It could be a long time from now. So I still have 2 private rooms available. It is $1,200. It includes all of your food. It includes your room, and it's in a 6,500 square foot cabin with an indoor pool. And it includes 2 full days of classes on reselling, on how to start. And there will also be some great tips in there for those of you that have started already reselling, as well as newbies. So we will go over organization, we will go over storage, we will go over buying, we will go over listing, photographing, shipping, keywords, and a lot more. I do giveaways at the camp, so I do still have 2 private rooms available. We did have a cancellation, and I have a bunk room available as well. That is a little bit lower cost. Or if you are in driving distance of Sevierville, Tennessee, you can come and do classes only for $400. That is for the 2 days of presentations, and it includes your lunch. So go to the nurseflipper.bigcartel to check that out. It is, again, it will be a week from Sunday. It's coming up very, very fast. I only have about a week and a half left. So definitely check that out if you have not. I will be doing my eBay store reviews. I do reviews of eBay items whether you have a store or not for my membership tonight, immediately following this video at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, Julian is on vacation, so I will be joined by Roy and Kim, my good friends over at RK Treasure Center, along with 2 other really, really good friends. I will be joined by George the Antique Nomad and Troy from Mountain Man Treasure. So it will be an absolutely great show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you later. Bye. All right, guys, we are at North Florida Auction Block in Daytona, and I have got all this stuff behind me. So the Kachinas is what made me look at this auction. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I spent $4,500 left. All right, so first I got these Kachinas. I think I paid $180 for these, but I typically sell the small ones for $40 to $50 each. And it looks like they actually, some of them might be signed. They are. That one is a cool one. So now I have a whole giant extra Kachina collection. And then the scuba vest, I think I paid $40 or $50. That should go for like $180. These deer are giant, and I think I paid $40 for those. Those should go for about $700. And then here is some Elvis stuff. I paid $30 for the lot, and they sell for about $25 each. And then I did pay $250 for this whole ornament cart. The bad thing is I mainly was going higher because of the Swarovski, and it is empty. So that is not there, but hopefully maybe it will be in one of the boxes, because that one is a high one. I won this nativity set and I did not know it was so big, so I kind of wish I did not. I don't know what is that? Some frilly feathers. There's also a willow tree. So there's a bunch of different ornaments in here. And then this fencing, I think I paid $85 for. This one should go for about $450. And then these Simpsons ornaments, I paid a little over $100, and they should sell for over $400. And then these Barbies, I think I paid like $40 for these, and these sell for $125 each. And then we got these Disney ornaments, another flat of ornaments, and this ornament is actually what made me want to do the ornament video. This one I found for $150 on WorthPoint, so that one should be a good one. And I'm hoping that there are some more Radco ornaments that I can identify in here. And it did have, this is Metropolitan Museum little high heel ornaments. And then there is the Disney Princess. This one sells for about $200. And then golf clubs, which I forgot. This hat I paid $50. That should go for like $400. And then the big money is mostly here. So I got the Beatles figurine, and I will post some comps up for you guys. And then these Beatles we have got there. Here's a Ted Nugent. This Ozzy statue is worth over $1,000. And then there's some Elvis. This Kiss plate should go for over $300. These little Elvis go 3 for $25. And we got Edward Scissorhands and some Ed Hardy shoes. And then I got these ornaments as well. Here is a Swarovski. That's not a high dollar one. It looks like, but there are some $100+ ornaments in here. And then I did pay $550 for this cart, but I think I found him at $150, and I'm hoping there are a couple more high dollar. Most of these do have a tiny bit of damage, so we're gonna have to work on them a little bit there, or sell them as is. And then the last part is this Christmas cart, which has some cool stuff on it. I think I found some of these nutcrackers at like $40 to $50 each. Didn't look these guys up. And then there is that. So that is everything. We are going to load it up.